And action. Hey! Greetings from Idaho. I'm Dave. This is Chuck. We're going to do a little demo on possible ways to get your clothes clean in the post-apocalyptic world, if you haven't caught that already. Obviously, your laundry machine is probably not going to be working. Don't expect the power to stay on. If it does, great. You've got an AE system. There's always a chance it'll break, things like that. So this is backup. This is obviously not something you want to do every day. But that's why we got women folk for it. Just kidding. Anywho, there's a couple different products out on the market. You've probably seen the little cool wonder washer thing. These typically run about, what, 50 bucks? 50 bucks, seems like. Bought this years ago. It's kind of cheaply made. Cradle's a little, you know, folks have talked about maybe putting different cradle on there so to last longer, things like that. They do seem to last longer. But this right here is pretty cheap plastic. The tumbler itself seems fairly well made. The crank kind of worries me. This part worries me. But maybe you could make it work. This would be a good option. If you had nothing at all, you know, you're probably going to have, if you're watching our other videos, you're probably going to have a couple months into it at least, several 5-gallon buckets that are now empty. And of course, you know, potty, we can use this for all sorts of different things. A potty, you know, carrying water out into the garden, different things like that. But the other thing we can do is we can try to make some type of clothes washer with that, and preferably an unused plumber's helper. So that's a couple of the products we have here. Just your normal $1.99 scrub brushes from China Mart. Maybe work on your tough stains. We're just experimenting out here today, guys. This isn't going to work like, this isn't going to look like it got dry cleaned after the fact, but you know, normal old Carolyn Ingalls type washboard, that sort of thing. Again, maybe to work the rough spots out with and things like that. Maybe use that in conjunction with this to get the rougher spots out and things like that. I played around with this a little bit at home, and it seemed to work a lot better with warm water. So we have some Dutch ovens out here. This is spring in Idaho, so it's fairly warm out right now. No snow on the ground. So we have a fire going anyway, and we have some Dutch ovens going with some water in there. So we'll be pouring Dutch ovens in. And Chuck's got show us what you're going to use.
What I've got is a lot of y'all are familiar with Gamma Seals. I've got a Gamma Seal on a 5-gallon bucket. The Gamma Seal lid on the 5-gallon bucket is going to give you the same principle as the Wonder Clean washer, but since everybody doesn't carry one of those, keep those around. These have a lot of different uses. In a pinch, you can use this. The way this and the Wonder Clean work, you would use warm water with a small amount of soap. It takes very little soap, and close your lid, have your seal sealed. It builds up pressure, releasing the dirt with a little bit of detergent. You get it washed up good. You drain your water out, wring out your clothes, and you put in your water, rinse water in there, your cool water, and do the same process again. So where you'll crank this one here, I'll actually take this one here, and I'm going to be rocking it back and forth, just getting a good cleaning action going with it. So that was my idea there. You could take this and actually build a little stand for it with a ratchet strap or something like that around here.
Always useful.
So you can do an actual turning and reduce the amount of G-force you're doing with it as you're doing it yourself. There you go.
All right. Well, let's get started here. It's wash day in the fall. I'm going to start off just messing with this here. We have a white shirt. We do have a little bit of water poured in there already. Also added a little laundry detergent. You know, this will store a fair amount of time, but also we could use various different other types of soap. If we're storing baking soda, which we should be in a fair amount of abundance because it's got so many uses. Baking soda, cooking and baking and decontamination. Even if you're using, say, bleach or something to purify some of your water with, you get too much in, you can neutralize some of that with the little baking soda in there. I'll put my cover on fairly good and we'll do this for a few minutes. Maybe Bruce or Chuck will get time to get his set up.
overalls I was wearing yesterday, and I've got a pair of jeans that Ian was wearing yesterday. Got plenty of dirt and all there where I've been dealing with the firewood and all, so we'll see how that comes out. One thing you're going to find with these when you're doing it is you're not going to be able to fit 5 pair of jeans, 7 pair of jeans, 10 pair of jeans in them like you could with your washer. Get some water.
Alright. While he's doing that, I'll try my first pull out. Actually created a fair amount of suds and such in there.
Let's see, Rob. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. Created a good amount of agitation in there, believe it or not. The water's cooled a little bit. Now, if I have any tough spots, again, I can go to my number 2 here. And this is a dirty shirt. These aren't dirt stains, those are paint stains. So I picked the nastiest shirt I could possibly get. But maybe I can work some of them out with the scrub brush.
You need to possibly add more soap directly to that.
Yeah, you could do that as well. Put some right on there.
I think that.
And again, we're just kind of experimenting here, so.
I put a little bit of dish detergent in there. A little bit different idea. Something you can use. Get your warm water. Seal your lid. Just don't create your pressure.
You gonna need more?
No, I'm fine. Well, I need just cold rinse.
All right. Well, the days of having the Maytan nip tool are going to be missed.
There's still a few in existence. I imagine we'll be getting some use during that time.
I'm telling you. Good job for the kids, at least for the first 3 or 4 minutes till they get bored of it. Possibly also churn butter with that, or with this. That'd probably be a good thing for a butter churn. Actually feel the heat when you pull that off there. You can probably see a little of the steam. Try the old Uber Wonder Washer here too while we got it out.